This is my host family's house here in Stauceni, in Moldova. They live on Strada Vasile Alexandri. There is the house guard dog. He's kind of shy all of a sudden. He's in his house. Dogs are very much seems like they're very much a security feature for homes. This is a beautiful house of my host family. A cherry tree here. Fresh cherries growing. They're like the yellow kind of cherries. This is the front gate here. Just kind of maybe let you see, scope it out. There's two neighborhood kids. They look like brother and sister, almost twins, I think. Oh, there she is. Okay. So I'm gonna go in. Lots of flowers. Smells awesome. There's one part of the garden here. Lots of vegetation that they love to grow, and the cherry tree. Cherries. They picked a lot of the cherries to make a cherry jam. Let's see if you can see that one there. They're actually ripe when they're yellow. They're not red cherries. I've never known about yellow cherries before, but they taste awesome. My host family loves roses. It seems like as a community overall they love roses and these all these other types of flowers. I'm not familiar with all the names, but very colorful, very exotic, tall bushes of roses and flowers. Here the yellows. These yellow ones, they look all withered and like dead, but they're actually sleeping. They're the type of flower that blooms at dusk. As the sun is setting, they open up and they open up so wonderfully, spread their little petals out. So I'll have to try to catch that sometime. But yeah, so during the day they're all sad and droopy, but they open up nicely. So this is a lot of their yard. They have strawberry plants down there, and I think like honeysuckle plants. I think I've seen them too. I think this is a honeysuckle right there. So yeah, so cool. Lots of vegetation. My host mom is always coming out here and pulling fresh greens, fresh veggies and stuff for the meals. So I get the privilege of having stuff straight out of the farm or their little garden here. They do have a farm that they're at today, doing some maintenance or whatever you do in farming, which I'm sure I will learn in my time in Moldova. And sorry for my voice. My voice is kind of messed up with the cold or something that I have. But yeah, they have tall strawberry and raspberry bushes too. So lots of good stuff. We'll just keep going into the backyard here. Here, little pathways that they have with wood and stone blocks, which is awesome. Oh, let me show you. They have a little walkway. I'll show you in a little bit. That this right here, what you see, is all their grapevine that they make their homemade wine with. It's very common in Moldova. Almost every family makes their own wine, and they're very proud of the wine that they produce for the family, and they love to drink it too. And it doesn't, it's not as strong as the wine that we might be used to back in the States, as far as like having a glass and feeling tipsy. This is, or just the strength and potency of the wine. This is very soft and more. I think they carbonate the wine a little bit too, but it's just more of a bittersweet taste of a juice than what we're used to. Here are some tomato plants coming up for the season that the whole family's growing. You see a few tomatoes there. They're still green and small, but looks like she's got some plans for a lot of tomatoes, because that looks just about all tomatoes there, that whole lot. Here's a shed. Keep their supplies and tools and extra wood and things. So it's pretty cool. A lot of the structures and homes and things around here have this nice concrete cylinder block construction. A lot of it looks poured, some of it looks I don't know what the word for it, when you kind of splat on concrete and smooth it out. Yeah, this is oh, here's a bunch of corn husks. I guess they've grown some corn in their other farm. They bring it here to use throughout the year. So it's pretty cool. She shaves off some corn and throws it in the food. And she has plenty of grub for the chickens that I'm about to show you, and roosters and whatnot. So here's another path. Here's a bunch of chickies. You probably think I'm going to feed them since I'm over here. They're still so young. They're teenage chickies probably, or something. And there they are, chirping away. All in here in this big coop. Coop is pretty neat. Homemade coop. And that looks like this is an emergency outhouse. And it sure is. This is how you use the bathroom in Moldova. Pretty cool. Quite an experience. So this is the if plumbing fails, and for my family, this is the outhouse that they use. But outhouses are very common in Moldova because many villages and towns do not have plumbing or indoor plumbing. So this stuff was built out to take care of and do what you got to do. Here's a cherry tree. I think that might be coming over from the neighbor's yard. There's some young cherries there. They're not in season yet though, from what my family says. So here's a nice little walkway. Here is down in here you'll find, I don't know if you can see with the camera, but lots of roosters. So one of them loves to wake me up, and he's got like a rough rooster voice. So when he crows, he must be mad that they don't know me. But yeah, so cool, so exotic. Now here is a cool walkway. All that green to the right and going up high is the vine. So they have like a kind of metal structure that the vine grows on and kind of creates a shade, a little walkway. So it's pretty cool. Oh, there you go. A little raspy. I think that rooster got into too many fights, so his throat's a little rough. That one sounds better. That's the neighbor's rooster. And they seem to communicate with each other pretty regularly. So cool. So here are some of my clothes that I hand washed in the tub and am letting dry now in this wonderful breeze and sunny day that we have here. So oh, by the way, today is June 14th. Gotta have that on record too. There's the window to my bedroom. Looks like and here is the front door to the house. It's double doors, beautiful wood color. And as a custom here in Moldova, when you come to someone's house, you must take off your shoes here, and they have a rug to kind of wipe your feet clean one last time. So now my shoes are off and my piggies are free. So now let's go in and check out the place as much as we can, because I want to be respectful of places I haven't been invited to see yet. So here is just kind of the entryway. They have some cabinetry here, coats and things and supplies. And off to the right is the kitchen with all the awesome food that is cooked by my host mom. She does an awesome job of cooking on it. So this is the kitchen table / dining table. They do have a really neat dining room table they use for the other room. And maybe I can show you sometime when we have a masa, which is just a big food celebration. And Moldovans love an excuse to have a big food party. And it's just anything. If you come over and visit and it's been a long time, or you've come in for the first time, masa. And the mother of the house cooks up all kinds of food. Now in this culture, it's very it's very traditional, I should say, where the wife is the housekeeper, or the stay-at-home mom. She takes care of the house, all the cooking, all the cleaning, and then the husband works. Yeah, there's the kitchen there. I think my host brother is home because I hear music up there. Here's the walkway. And here is my bedroom. This is my full-size bed where I get to sleep in. Awesome, comfortable bed, TV, my window. Moldovans love to decorate. So they have lots of plants and things in the window sills. The windows are really nice too. Like, it has this neat feature where the window is open like that from the top down, kind of leaning towards me. And then if I close it, turn the handle like that, then it'll open up. It would open up sideways. So you got two options depending on how much air, or if it's raining and you don't want water to get in. Here is my desk. This is where I do all my studying for Romanian. Sometimes I sit outside, but Mark was the young grandson here. He loves getting my attention, so sometimes I have to bulk myself in the room and so I can focus. But yeah, there's a little chair for me to sit and relax. This is my cabinet that I can keep my clothes on and keep my clothes in, my things stored away and hung up. Here's some family pictures. See if I can get that without the glare. There's Mama Gaza there. There's Tata Gaza. And there's Marco Gaza. Well, no, he's their grandson. Flipping on the Nepot. He's Nepot Gaza. Gaza means host, so I address them as or describe them as Gaza with whatever title they hold in a family. And there is a collage of family pictures there. There's Marco as a little baby and all the family just adoring him. And a wedding picture, that's Marco's mom and dad. They live in DC. And there is Mama and Tata Gaza. Mama, of course, is the mother, and Tata is father. There's Marco. There's some other picture there. Maybe it's a religious thing, I'm not sure. Yeah, so this is my room. Pretty spacey one. And down here is where the shoes are kept. And you bring them in as you need them throughout the year. There you go. this room, back room, is kind of a hangout area. This is where masas happen. At least the two masas that I've experienced with the family. They pull out this fold-out table right there on the carpet. Big fold-out table. It's so cool the way it transforms. But yeah, lots of beautiful curtains in every room. The cabinetry, very shiny and pretty cabinetry. So I get my ironing done. And I was told by Tata Gaza that men don't iron because we burn our clothes. But so far I haven't burned mine because I got some experience with that. Not burning clothes. Oop, gotta turn off the light. So there's a stairwell that goes up. So here is their kind of a laundry room. There is an option to wash my clothes in the washer or have one of my guys wash it for me. But I am trying to get used to hand washing my stuff because at my permanent site, most likely I'll have to hand wash my clothes. So I want to get the hang of it. So I wash my clothes in the bathroom here, in the tub. After I take my bath, as you can see, there's no curtains, so they actually do have a shower head. So you just unhook the shower head and then sit down in the tub and get the scrubbing, get clean. Yeah. There's, your bathroom that you'll see in the States, just with different floors, different walls, no curtains on the tub. Slightly different plumbing, but very cool, very usable, very user friendly. Alright. And then here is the garage. Now it's kind of dark in the garage, so I can't figure out the light, so we'll forget about that. Yeah. Alright. That's it.